Boom. There we go. All right. I'm going to be demonstrating on the board what we're doing. First thing, the name of this art that we're working on, it's called Aboriginal art. Can everybody say Aboriginal art?
Aboriginal art.
All right. The materials, you each should have 2 Q-tips. Everybody have 2 Q-tips?
Yes.
All right. Next, paint. Everybody have paint?
Yes.
And construction paper. Everybody have construction paper?
Yes.
All right. Our learning target, we're going to be working with lines, rhythm, and texture. Who can tell me what lines are? What are lines? What is a line?
Like a straight line?
Say it again.
Like a straight line?
It's a straight line, but what is it?
A line?
It's a stretched out dot. So you make a dot and you stretch the dot out. You can make wiggly lines, wavy lines, zigzag lines. What other kind of lines can you make? What other kind of lines can you make?
Normal line.
What? Give me another kind of line.
Ooh.
Give me a line.
Diagonal.
Diagonal line. Give me another one.
Do it.
Give me another one. The inside of a cinnamon roll. What kind of line is that?
Swirly line.
No, not swirly. It's not. What is it called? Spiral. Spiral line. Everybody say spiral.
Spiral line.
All right. Texture. Who knows what texture is? What's texture?
And
Name something that has texture. Huh? Nope. Colors don't have texture. Name something that has texture.
pictures.
Pictures. What kind of texture does a picture have?
Oh.
Touch your head.
Hair.
What is that? What does that feel like?
A fur.
What does it feel like? Your hair feels like fur? Touch the top of your head. What does it feel like?
It feels like texture.
Does it feel hard? Does it feel soft? Does it feel rough? Does it feel smooth?
It feels mine's. I think all.
Those are all textures. Rough, hard, soft, smooth,
Oh, pictures
silky, rough, prickly, sharp. Those are all textures. Rhythm is something you would find in a painting as well. So I don't just want to see random colors when we start this process. I need to see a rhythm. A rhythm is something we can also call rhythm pattern. Pattern. So if you start out, like let's say you're going to go red, red, blue, then what's the next color?
Red.
Say it.
Red, red,
And then what?
blue.
And then what?
Red, red, blue. Red, red, blue.
There you go. That's rhythm. That's a pattern. So you have about 4 colors on your table. 4 colors on your table. You can use those colors to create a rhythm and create pattern. All right, now I'm going to turn my paper over. And I gave you the option of doing a handprint or a shoe. Now, I am going to use the shoe print
No.
because I like this one. So I'm going to use the shoe print, and then I'm going to take my pencil and outline the shoe print or the shoe tracer. I'm outlining on the black paper. All right, once I have it outlined, I should be able to see where the shoe exists. It's kind of light, but I can still see it. All right, next, you have your colors. I'm not going to use black because my paper's black, so I have red, blue, white, and I have like a little purple color. Somebody mixed this up.
Something in the back.
Oh, it got blurred. God didn't tell me it got blurred. There we go. Got her straight now. All right. So next I'm going to take off the red cap. And I'm gonna take off the blue cap.
Diana, don't put them by you. You don't get to haul all the paint. Stop.
And the purple cap. And maybe the white one too.
Pay attention to what
So that's 4 colors. You're gonna take your Q-tip. You have 2 ends on your Q-tips. So that means 2 colors. 1 color, 2 color. Your next Q-tip, 1 color, 2 colors. So that's 4 colors I have here. All right, I'm gonna start out with white. And I'm gonna go on the line, on the dotted line, or on the line that I drew. And I'm gonna make dots all around the painting on that line. Or all around the drawing.
Oh, we did this before. But with our hands.
We did it with our hands, yep.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure did.
So you're going to continue this pattern all the way around. Go ahead and get started with your first color.
First color will be red.
And you really need to just stick it a little bit, not
You don't need to swoosh it in.
Yeah.
So when you put it in there, you don't need to swish it around. Watch, look. You don't need to swish it around. You just make a dot, and that's it. A dot does a lot. Make sure the dots are pretty close to each other, not stretched out. We don't want them super far apart from one another. Keep them close. The closer they are, the better the painting will look.
How are you doing? Good. Y'all have fun. You having fun? I'm getting stuff done. I'm getting my typing in so I can get stuff printed up today. Yeah, that's what I gotta do.
So after the first one, then I'm gonna turn my Q-tip over to the other side. So I'm gonna turn my Q-tip over. I'm not gonna put my hand on the side that has paint on it because I don't want to get it all paint all on my hand. So I'm turning the Q-tip around. Then I'm going to use the other side. I'm going to use either blue or red. I'm going to use blue. I'm drawn more towards blue right now. So again, just dipping that in there. And we're going to stay close to the one we just drew. And you make the dots on the inside of that one. Now I like to make about 5 or 6 dots before I dip again.
No, it's happy. I know. It's always wrong.
You press too hard down on it, Dinah.
Why it's too hard?
Yeah, it's okay though. Fix it. Just bend it back out. There you go. Yeah, see? You don't need to stick it back in there. Just stick it up in your paper. There you go, big girl.
Make sure you're keeping the dots close together, keeping it pretty tight, going all the way around. Now, being that we have done this activity, or some of you have done this activity once before, you can get kind of creative on the inside and make a different design if you choose to. So I'm going to put this here, set that aside, grabbing the next Q-tip. When I say make a different design, I'm going to use red, and maybe in the front part of it, I'm going to make a different shape. So maybe I might fill this section up, making a different shape. Even though I didn't draw it on there, I'm making a different shape and I'm filling it up. But the dots are still close to one another. And I'm just making a different shape or a different pattern, different design. All right, then I use the other color, the light purple.
Here we go.
Okay, now use your, yep, you're doing a good job, yeah.
And you only get the 4 colors. So you got to be careful how you're using them. We're not mixing the paint. Do not mix the paint.
My hand too. We have to wash it because we're going to wash our hair back. So who cares? Oh no! It's something. Oh no! My paint.
Dinah, just do it. It's not a big deal. It's not a big deal. Go ahead and finish it.
Oh no!
No trouble.
Don't even feed it. If you feed it, she's just gonna keep going. So just, it's okay, Dinah. There you go, big girl.
Is orange. I get the orange. You're doing like a rainbow. At the red, blue, green.
Make sure you're taking your time
Oh,
and you're paying attention so you do not mix the colors. Do not mix the colors. Pay attention to where you're dipping so you do not mix the colors.
Oh, Mr. Flower, you being creative, ain't you?
Yeah.
this actually calmed me down.
This what? What you say, little girl? This actually calm you down?
Yeah,
Girl.
this actually calmed down.
Okay then, well, I need to keep some paint by you then. How's my girl doing? Huh?
They bored.
No, they I'm gonna go in their desks today. Fill up their boxes and stuff.
So you just keep it going until the whole thing is filled up and complete it. Then you can sign your name afterwards.
I know, right? With those exactly. Your dad is amazing at art.
Wait, put pencils and crayons.
I'm gonna do all that this afternoon.
Yeah, guess what?
My shift was over.
We're getting closer to grandpa.
Closer.
Oh, yeah. You know, his dad came to work here because he was out. The cow
No,
was
this is
out.
not. I gotta fix their boxes.
Your dad.
She just takes me.
Your
And I gotta
dad.
fix the boxes.
Your dad.
So I'm